Hi, this is Kenneth, and welcome back, or welcome to Common Hawthorne, where I am doing Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot 2020. And today I'm going to cover three prompts. The 17th is what celebrity would I read for and why? And I've never read for another person. I don't have that much interest in reading for other people. And I really don't see any connection between celebrity and tarot. Um, but we're not here on YouTube like abstracted from who we are. And so by sharing a little bit about celebrities that I think would be great to meet or interact with, well, you'll learn something about me. So I have three men that I would mention. One of them is alive, and since this is fantasy, I'll pick two dead people as well. So for musician, I would love to sit down with Olafur Arnalds. He's an Icelandic musician, um, incredible range of kinds of music that he does. I've been able to see him perform live three times, once with his techno group Kiasmos, and twice with his own group doing his original music. I will put in a link or a card or whatever to his YouTube channel in case you've never heard him. And then for an actor, another category of celebrity, I would love to get to meet Cary Grant because he is totally swoon worthy, and there's really no other reason. I love his work, and I think it would be fascinating to ask him or to invite him to talk about the different facets of his life, the public and personal personae, um, the questions about his sexuality. He lived a life that had so many layers, starting with, changing his name when he became an actor, and just going on from there. And finally, for celebrity, for an artist, I would love to meet Simeon Solomon, who is kind of obscure. He was born in 1840 and died in 1905 in London. Is associated with the Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, Jewish artist, and he was fairly popular until he was arrested for cottaging, which is to say having sex with a man in a public restroom, and it ruined his career. Although later in life he started painting again as part of the aesthetic movement. And so it would be interesting, again, like with Cary Grant, what are the layers of identity hidden and revealed, and what um, his paintings have a lot of symbolism in them. Um, so I guess all three of these men have work that I perceive as being multi-layered, and in at least two of their cases, having personal lives that are very layered. And I think that's the tarot is layered like that, and so it would be interesting to engage them um, around the symbolic content of our lives and of our tools. So that's it for day 17. Day 18 is my choice for best deck for meditation or journey work. And I suspect that a lot of people answer this with some deck that's visually stimulating, but even before I started doing tarot, I've never really found uh, artwork or visual stimulation to be very inviting to meditation. Um, I, in Quaker worship, for instance, which I practiced for a long time, um, my goal was to more or less empty myself, and so looking at looking at an image really wasn't part of that practice. So I tend to fall back on that. But even in, say, Quaker worship, for me, there it's a it's verbal. Um, so the deck that I have that I will draw a card and I'll put it out and sometimes leave it for several days to look at. And it's the Universe Has Your Back deck, which I hope this is in. And I have to turn down my um, the light in my computer screen so that I don't get glare, and so now I can't always tell if things are in focus or not. But anyway, the Universe Has Your Back deck has a variety of short written statements that do um, that do provoke thought and help me to turn inward. And so, if I were going to pick a deck, uh, if I were assigned to meditate on a deck, I would probably pick this one rather than picking. I have some other oracle decks and one or two tarot decks that are visually rich, but I don't use them that way. So that's day 18. Day 19 is my choice for best deck for ritual or magic, and I don't do ritual or magic. So um, it's like a kind of a moot question. And that's it for days 17, 18, and 19 of Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot 2020. And once again, I'm Kenneth, and this is Common Hawthorne. Thank you very much for visiting.